Today I'm here with my dog Charlie, and we're going to be talking to you about her kennel, which is the Noz2Noz Sof-Krate. And so we're going to be doing a review on that. We really enjoyed this kennel, and so we'll be talking about some of the things we like and some of the things that we've noticed in the time that we've had it. We've had it for about 6 months, and so I think we've put it to a pretty good test here. And so Charlie and I will be telling you about Noz2Noz. Here is our Noz2Noz kennel. It's a Sof-Krate, so it says that on the front. This is actually the Sof-Krate 2, but then it has Noz2Noz up here, so you can see that it is a Noz2Noz kennel there. Some things that I really like about this kennel is that it has multiple ways for you to get your dog in and out of the kennel, which is very nice. The reason we purchased this kennel was Charlie, our sweet doggie. She's a dachshund, and she had a disc injury, so she became paralyzed on her right side. So in January of this year, her right front and rear leg, she was not able to use those appropriately, so it was really hard for her to get around. And so getting her in and out of our old crate proved to be very challenging because it only had a door on the front, and I'll show you our old crate here too. Getting her in and out was very challenging, and so we needed to have a crate that allowed for entry in multiple different directions. And this was the crate that we saw that seemed to fit our needs the best. There are 3 different openings to this crate. There's one in the front here that unzips. So that opens up like that, so you can get into the front that way. There's one on the side that also unzips, and so you can get into the crate that way. And then the top also zips. And you can fold the top back and roll it up, and there's a piece of Velcro here that will hold the top pin. You can see Charlie's kind of wondering what we're doing, messing around with her house here. So we'll just take a look at it from the top. We'll start with the top panel. So this top panel, like I said, it has a Velcro here to hold it closed, or to hold it open, I should say. And then this part unfolds and becomes solid. One thing I do like about this is that it has a water-resistant backing to it, so that if you do use this outdoors and you get just a shot of rain or something like that, it will keep your pet dry. So this top panel zips closed, and it will keep your pet dry from a small amount of precipitation. If it's really pouring, you know, there is the zipper, and so I don't think it would be completely water resistant, but it is fairly water resistant if you just get a light rain or something like that. Our dog prefers to have this top panel open. She likes to feel like she's part of the family and that things are open up. So we usually keep this top panel open so that she can see out. But she's an older dog. She's 8 years old, so she never tries to jump out or anything like that. If you have a younger dog who may try to hop out, it would be best to keep the top panel closed. Something I really enjoy about this kennel is that it does have a water-resistant base. And so this was very handy when we had our dog on crate rest. And when we do crate rest, you have your dog in the kennel for 8 weeks, and they only come out to use the bathroom. Otherwise, they must stay in their kennel to rest and allow their back injury to heal. And so we had her food and water dish up here when she was on her crate rest, and it was really nice having this water-resistant base, because then if her water spilled, or if she had an accident while she was in her crate or anything like that, it wouldn't get on our carpet, because she stayed in the living room or she stayed in the bedroom with us, and so it really protected our floors. But then also, if you take this crate outside and use it while you're outdoors, it will protect the pet from getting wet if the ground is muddy, or if there's liquid in the grass or dew or anything like that. It will really protect your dog and their bed and everything like that, and keep them nice and dry. Another cool feature I like about this crate is that all of the zippable panels have Velcro on them in a couple different places. So there's one piece here, and there's one piece there. And so then you can roll up this mesh fabric, and it will stay open. If your dog prefers an open kennel, so they can go in and out throughout the day, you can do that. So I'll wrap up all of the panels, and I'll kind of show it to you when all of the panels are rolled up, and so that it's in its fully open position. Okay, here you can see I have all of the panels open, and they are all held open with those Velcro tabs that I had mentioned. So they're opened up, so if your dog is going to be using this as a bed in your home and you want them to go in and out as they please, then you can open up all of these different panels and they're able to get it in and out very easily. But then all of the panels easily close just by releasing those Velcro. So if you just release the Velcro tabs there, it will unroll, and then you can zip that back up and your dog can be enclosed in their crate. Another feature I enjoy about this kennel is it does come with these clips to help lock the zipper in place. I don't know if anybody has a pet who's like Houdini and able to get out of their crate easily or able to unlock things, but they did put these clips in here so that you could clip it to the zipper here, and then when that's clipped, the zipper won't be able to move and it'll be locked up in the upright position, so then the dog can't get their nose in here or get their paw in here and unzip it. So that's another nice feature, is that all of the zippers have these nice little clips that will hold those zippers in place so that your dog isn't able to get them undone. So here I have our old crate, which is on the right. That's a Kong crate, and then our Noz2Noz crate on the left to show you a comparison. This is the crate that Charlie stayed in for many years when she was young. This is the crate that she was crate trained in, and like I said, it's a Kong crate, so it is a very nice crate. But the hardest part, like I had mentioned, was when our dog was unable to stand up. Getting her in and out of this opening was very challenging. Lifting her in and out when she had lost the function of 2 of her 4 legs was super hard. And so that's where this other crate really came into play and was really, really useful. So one of the best things about this crate is its portability and its ability to be folded up very, very easily. When I got it back in January, there was no assembly other than to unfold it, and so I'll show you how to fold it and how to unfold it, and it came just like it is now, except it was in its folded up position when I ordered it from Amazon. So when you go to fold up the crate, make sure your pet is not in there, by the way. She's very excited that we're hanging out by her bed. There are these 2 plastic sliders that have these red plastic buttons here. And so you push the button and then you slide the slider, this one will go that way, you slide it toward the long part of the metal bar, and that will allow this joint to fold. This is to show you the different joint. Again, we push that button, we slide that plastic piece down, and then that releases that metal joint. So this is the joint in the unfolded position. You would just line up those metal rods, push that button, and slide that plastic piece back over top until that red button comes back out, and then you're locked. So to fold this crate is very easy. You just push that red button like I had mentioned, and you pull that metal or that plastic piece back. So you just push the red button, pull the plastic back, and it will allow the front to fold. Forgot to take her bed out. That will allow the front part to fold down, and then the back part just folds right over it. Usually when I'm traveling, I'll tuck in the fabric so it's all contained. There are these very nice clips on the side that allow you to clip it closed. And there's one on each side. You can clip it, that will hold it closed. And then there's a very nice handle here so that you can carry it. So this is the kennel as it's ready to be transported and as it's in its travel position. Okay, some things I really like about this. As you can see from some of my other videos, I have a 1.5-year-old, and so when we travel, there's a lot of things we have to bring with her. We have to bring pack and plays, we have to bring some toys, diapers, all kinds of stuff. And so we really don't have as much space in our car for Charlie as we used to. And so this kennel, her old kennel I should say, took up a lot of space in the back of our car, where this kennel is very compact. It can fit under a seat. If we're at home and we need to store it, it can slide under a bed very easily. So it's very small, very compact, and very easy to travel with. It's also very light. I can lift it with just a couple fingers, and so it doesn't take a lot of energy to move it, and so that's very nice. Overall, I really love this aspect of being able to fold it up and move it. Even if you're just moving it downstairs, when she was on crate rest, she would have to be in the basement with us, so we kept her in this crate for a long time. And just moving it downstairs or moving it around the house, getting it through doorways and things like that, just being able to fold it up and move it very easily was a very nice feature. And so that's something that I really, really liked. When you go to unfold it, it's the exact opposite as folding it. So you just unclip the two sides. This part lifts up, and then this part lifts up. I'll go backwards here for you. And then you just align the metal rod and you slide the plastic piece over until the red part clicks. So you align your metal rod, slide the plastic over until the red part clicks, and then you're all set. Some things that were really nice, like I had mentioned, her old kennel was very difficult to get her in and out. There are several ways that you can get your dog in and out of this kennel. So my dog is fairly small. If you have a large dog, this would not work. But one thing that we really liked was the side panel. When you have a dog who is injured or paralyzed or anything like that and they need extra assistance getting into bed, it was very nice being able to support Charlie both on the front and on the back and being able to set her into her bed that way. She's not paralyzed anymore, so it's a little bit more challenging now that she's mobile. Other ways, sometimes when my husband was helping her, he's a little taller than I am, so being able to just lower her in from the top and being able to set her inside that way is very nice. One thing I would like to mention about this crate, the only potential con that I have found about this crate is that although I really enjoy these mesh sections so that my dog can feel like she's in with the family and she was around us even though she was in her kennel, is if you have a dog who is not crate trained, I do not think this is the crate for you. And the company actually puts that right on their website and right on the frequently asked questions. If you go to research this kennel, if a dog were to try to escape from this kennel and were to try to chew through it or try to scratch through it or dig through it with their paws, because it is fabric, even though it's a heavy-duty fabric, if you have a dog who is able to chew through things and trying to get out, I do believe that they could break through this fabric. So if you have a puppy or if you have a dog who gets very anxious and they try to claw their way out of this kennel, I would not recommend getting a soft crate like this because I do think they could get out of this without an enormous amount of effort. And so that's the Noz2Noz dog crate. My dog and I both really enjoy it. It's really helped us a lot in her recovery. She's about 95% recovered from her disc injury and from her back injury. And so we're very grateful for that. And I really do think the Noz2Noz crate really helped us along that journey in getting her back to optimal health. Thank you.